Don't do it,
You'll
Sophia.
be hard pressed. You'll be hard
do
pressed to
the
find
work.
somebody over 25 that wants to really call you their girlfriend, like really want to be locked in. That's
Wait,
hard.
You'd be
What?
hard pressed to find men that would want to date
I mean, like to find people that really want to have that type of label, like you're my boyfriend,
Like, in that time
we're
period?
official. That's hard. We're living in a different type of. Maybe you guys are older, but we're the type of time we're in. Like that's not regular to just date.
I mean, it's hard
That-
for women that sleep. It's harder for women that have more history and sleep around. It's pretty easy for a younger woman to find a serious relationship.
Right.
Also, you
Agreed.
have to. Okay, so you're saying you're having trouble finding the guys that are willing to commit to you. A little bit earlier on in the conversation, you considered yourself a 10.
It's
What
not
that's
about her
hold
personally.
on. What that's communicating to me is that you are going after men that are more physically attractive than you that are not going to commit to you.
Oh no, I'm not going after anybody. I'm just saying, like.
So you're not talking about yourself. I thought
In
you were talking about
general.
yourself.
Talking in
Woman.
general.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
fine.
talking
This
about
applies generally to
Like
women.
a
If
younger
you have
girl.
Yes, if you have an overinflated sense of your physical attractiveness,
Boo.
you're going to be chasing after the top 10, top 20% of men.
Boo,
and they've
boo, boo.
hold on, and they've done the research on this, on what's going on dating apps. You basically have 80% of women that are chasing after the top 10 or 20% of men.
Because
So
you're just looking at pictures. But
So
what about
men
in
have
real
a higher
Exactly.
chance
life? But what
of
if you're
finding
looking
a
in
woman
real
than a
life?
man
Like when you're
than a
talking.
woman.
And
what? Okay, there's two questions here. So, what's
You go first.
Sophia? Go ahead.
Based off what you said, men have a higher chance of finding a woman than a female does have. a
No,
chance. You said
actually,
more-
men struggle more with
men
finding a
There's
struggle
partner.
80% of women fighting for the top 10 of men.
True.
That means more.
She just pointed out a new way to look
You
at that.
just said that.
Because y'all can look at whoever you
If
want.
80% of women are fighting for the top 10 of men, then it's definitely like girls. Maybe they have higher standards, but men are getting more women.
No, well, if you're chasing after the top 10 or top 20% of men, then
You're
it's
getting more women.
who is?
The men.
We're saying that
the
a
girls
lot of-
might not be getting more men,
The
but the
top 10
guys
are
are
getting
getting the
more
Are you
women.
talking about hookups or are you talking about relationships?
You're confusing me. Because you said 80% of women on Tinder are going for the top 10% of men on
Yes.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which means that those men.
The most attractive men are not going to commit to
Right.
you because they have an abundance of options.
Oh, that's what you were trying to go with.
But wasn't the
That's where you're
question
trying
from 18 to 25 it's harder for a woman to find a man that wants to settle down? Isn't that what the question was?
No, what
Because that's what I put together at one point.
it's harder for a woman who's between the ages of 18 to 25 to find a man in the top 10 or top 20% to settle down.
That's like a proven fact.
Yes. Because you have there's a
mean-
small subset of men which are pretty much getting most of the women. So you have these player guys, these really attractive guys. They're getting all the attention from the women on the dating apps.
Because they're not in real life.
And then like you have the average man who's getting absolutely no attention. He's not going
should
on
go outside
dates.
more.
He's getting observed. Even
Or you
if
could
he
say you were
goes
settling
outside.
for him, because a lot of guys aren't 6 foot. They don't make six figures. A lot of guys are not that attractive. A lot
But
of
what
guys
does he
aren't
have
cool.
to offer? Why do I have to settle?
It's not. But
No,
here's
we're
the
not
thing.
saying.
It's not
that you
even
have to
settling.
settle, but like you would consider
but-
that guy a set.
But you
settling.
think you think you're a 10, right? So you're gonna look at a guy who's not a 10 and think I'm settling for him.
No, I'm gonna think, oh, he's mad funny, or I'm gonna just look at that good aspect that he has, and I'm gonna rate that as
Sure.
his 10. That's what makes him a 10,
Yeah,
or her a
guys.
10, or whatever.
Yeah, we can make up for it in other ways.
Yeah.
Status,
Okay.
humor, personality.
I don't think looks are the first thing
Finances.
on my chart of dating people. You know, I'm gonna be honest.
What we're saying is that whether it be financial, looks, dependability, any of that, I think girls will tend to date up, while guys don't really care about the financial. They don't
Wrong.
care
A
about.
Don't
girl
care.
always wants
So
a
if you didn't find a
dude
girl-
to be uglier than them. Like, on some real stuff, I don't want my guy to get more bitches than me. I don't. I want you to chill out and praise me for being so gorgeous and beautiful. Does that Like, I'm not
Okay,
gonna go
then
for the guy who's
that might
prettier
be
than me. That it just makes me feel insecure and weird. Like, why are you so cute? Please sit down. You know what I'm saying?
That might be fine. Maybe you're an outlier, but most women are chasing after the top 10.
The
top
ugly
20.
girls, they're chasing after the top 10.
Yes.
'Cause they
There
rate-
you
'cause they
go.
rate
Here's the
themselves at
thing.
10.
Average women don't want average men.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
you're right.
Average women